Okay, hate you to miss out on anything. I just got a scalpel and did a crisscross. And a crisscross. Now, okay, you can see it's recessed, but that's covered by the ring when I get the levers on. I gotta tell you, I can't remember if I mentioned this in my last video, getting this panel on is a fucking nightmare. Fuckety, 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 fuck again. Yes, I know, lots of rude words. Why? Well, because all of the clips, trying to line them up with the holes that you can't see. One thing I will tell you I do, and you're going to have to make your mind up whether you want to do the same thing. Once I think I've got the clip aligned with the hole, you know, and you obviously have to make sure of that, and I use my, hang on, where is it? My little light here to shine up behind the panel and the door to see if I've got it, you know, close, and then you have to wiggle it in position. Now, once I've got it in position and I'm sure that's where it goes, then, oh shit, dropped that on the floor. What I've been doing is sticking tape on, lastly, getting a block of wood, putting it where the clip is, and hitting it with a hammer. Now, obviously the tape is to stop me from damaging that, and if I tried to do it with a hammer, you know, I could bounce off of here, and, you know, I'm good with a hammer, but I ain't that fucking good. So this works. All I can tell you is this works. It will take a lot of patience, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you will lose your fucking marbles doing it. But that's what I found worked for me, and then off with the tape, and you don't have a damaged door panel. Your choice. Yeah, look at that. There it is. December 64. And this car hit the road in February 64. Yes, it's an authentic fake. But you gotta have it. Okay, as you can see, I've put a handle on. Ooh, that's fun, I tell you. Getting all the pieces lined up. So you've got the initial cup, shall we say, this piece. Hang on, let me, come on, down. Oh, hang on. Sorry, my camera has a mind of its own. There we go. So you have this initial piece here. Then there's a spring inside, which you can't see. And then there's this outer ring. And so you get all of that on there and you push it in, and then you've got to get the pin in through here. And that's tricky. But I got there. And it works. Now, on the back of this ring, just to let you know, there are two teeth. And they bite in. Right, I can't do this one yet because the window is not up or down, so I don't know exactly which orientation. And I can't remember which way the winder handle goes. But do remember, with this one, there is a separate washer. Sorry, trying to dig it out to show you. That has to go on here, and I believe that's because when you wind the handle, it stops the metal from cutting into the door panel. That door panel again. Right, now the only concern I have at the moment with this is because this has been folded over for so long, it's got a crease in it, so I might try just gently steaming it, see if I can get that out, and, you know, pull it taut, you know, like that, and steam it. That's my theory. I don't know if that'll work. I'll try it if it works here, because here it's easy for me to pull it taut, and then just apply some steam on it, and hopefully that'll relax the vinyl and make it okay. What was it somebody called that the other day? They didn't call it vinyl. Vegan leather or something. Oh, you fuck off. Piss off. And I know I've mentioned this before, but if you're a vegan, or a whatever the other one is, I can't remember, and it's really not that important, why do you want your food to look like meat? Why do you want sausages, burgers? Bugger off. If you're a vegan, you don't like meat, and that's your choice. And I, good for you, not for me. So go eat your square cube of white goop soya. Don't make it look like a burger. I mean, you can sprinkle it with salt and pepper, if that's allowed. I don't know. I really don't give a shit. Okay, now, the normal practice would be to take this apart and re-glue it. I don't want to do that. So what I've done is I've run a bead of glue, and I will let that set overnight. Done the same on this one and on these two. Yes, I should have, but it's too late now. I should have undone these screws, taken it off, cleaned it up, done the glue, put it back on. Didn't happen. Why? I didn't think about it. Simple as that. So that's how it's going to go. This glue will help hold it all together, and fingers crossed it won't fall apart. Okay, the piece of wood is in position. I'm hoping that this will be covered. If it's not, then I'm going to have to take this off again and tuck it in further. But right at the moment, the garage gremlins have got me. Yeah, they have stolen the piece of wood that goes on the top of it. It's a fucking 3-foot piece of wood, or that long anyway. Right, so anyway, next is this piece that has to go in, and this, and this is the way you have to do it, folks. You can't attach this to that and then put this on, because the screws are underneath this. So then we just get this, line it all up, line it up with the holes, push it in. Now go get some nails. It's crazy. You get some nails and nail the mother into position, which is what I'm about to do. Okay, now the nails I've got are what I know as carpet tacks. We'll see how this goes. This is great, isn't it? Swinging a hammer near a piece of glass. Not enjoying that, not at all. Should have got my toffee hammer. That one's not holding. Ooh, that's a bugger. Maybe the wood will hold that down. I'll leave it in there anyway. Let's try this one. This is no good. I got to get my toffee hammer. I know this as a toffee hammer. Some people call it a pin hammer. Yeah, alright, we'll deal with that one, I know that. That's a given. Why did you suddenly pop up? Eh? His pop-up doesn't pop up anymore. Who sang that song? Haha. His pop-up doesn't pop up anymore. I doubt there's anybody out there knows that song without Googling it. Cheats! Alright, what's going on here? Something's gone wrong. Shit. Shit or bust. Why is that up in the air now? Oh, you bastard. Oh, this screw is protruding, to say the least. Bollocks. So now I'm going to pull these nails out to get this off, to get that screw to go in further. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. Give me a second. Okay, got the window winder handle on. Got the weather strip in. That nail is looking a little bit up. I think I might have to deal with that. Let's see what we can do here. Get this next piece in. Why is it you never got at hand the things you want? That was me thinking I was prepared. Stupid ass. And you know what? Don't think these nails are the right ones. Problem is going through that hole. Oh boy. Let's see, will this wood cover it up? Oh, there's a nail there that I don't need. Here's one I put in earlier. Where's my pliers? Oh, there they are. Just put this one in to hold things down so it can come out. Let me see, will wood go in? Well, it might, but this is now in the way. Would you fucking Adam and Eve it, huh? Oh no, that's crooked. Shit. Maybe I can pull that up and force it. Oh, fuck's sake. Really? Madre mia! I'll be back. Okay, managed to just bring this up a little bit. Now let's get the screws in. What do you reckon the odds are of me getting them in the hole at the right time? Not a fucking chance. The window down, that gives me a bit more room. Now I couldn't get the correct screw caps other than waiting for them to be delivered from Barrett or whoever. But I saw these caps and thought, well, let's give them a go. They're not going to cause any damage if it doesn't work and if I don't like them. So we'll give it a go. And see what we think. For some obscure reason, they seem to have gone in the holes. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. There is one thing, however, that if you haven't already noticed, I have, that I'm curious about. And I'm going to have to do some research online. I'll show you it in a minute. Yeah, these holes are quite worn, so I may end up having to insert some glue into these screw holes at a later date in life. In fact, I'd almost put money on it. Right, now this sits over there, and this on top of it. Why are you caught? Why? Well, because you can. It's as simple as that, isn't it? You can, so you do. You fuck with me. Oh dear, oh dear. Really? Unlock. Thank you. Now, come on. You sit on top. That's your job, to sit on top. That's what I told the wife. Alright, let's see now if I can get the screw holes to line up. Got me screw hole liner upper. Fuck off, asshole. Oh dear. I tell you right, this is one of them fucking jobs. I go through 17 different layers of metal just to try and line up the one with the thread. The last thing you want to do is cross thread. Sorry about all the noises and them fucking school buses for kids who can't fucking cross the road. Well, yeah, that's all kids, isn't it? Useless bunch of pricks. Let me finish this. Holy fucking cannoli. Finally, the door is done. The wood is on, the leather is on, well, vinyl. The only thing I'm not pleased about is this. I wonder if there should be something there. Now, I could trim this in, that's not a problem. You know, tuck it in behind. Doesn't mean taking everything off again, but that's no big deal. Or is there something that should be here? I think that should definitely be in behind the wood. So that's an easy enough modification. But then, about this gap here. Gentlemen, look at your cars. Tell me if you've got something in there. I don't. Anyway, there she is. Done. And I think it looks pretty fucking good. A little bit of a bum twitcher doing all of that. I decided the handles I like in that position. I don't know if that's correct. I believe it is. Because you'd want to be able to push that to forward. You know, if you're sitting there, to unlock the door. And also with the window, you'll push it forward to unwind it to get some fresh luft. Right. Time to send you this video, and time for you to get out in that garage and go and do some shit. Does it look any better shut? Now, I tell you what, you really do have to shut this firmly now. But boy, does it shut. Did you hear that? Boom. Don't you fuck with me. I'm a Jaguar door. Yep. Not bad, huh? Getting it open. Yeah, it's going to be stiff. Of course it is. Yeah. All right, truly now, get out of the garage. Go do some shit.